We're doing boiled eggs today. I want to show you how to do perfect boiled eggs, guaranteed every time, as much as anything ever is. I'm going to do it quickly because this actually is my breakfast and I am starving. So I'm just going to bring you over here and show you how the water should be boiling before you put your eggs in, because that is absolutely crucial. As you can see, we're just barely boiling and the bubbles are just starting to break the water. That's how you want it as you put your eggs in. Okay, so water boiling as shown. Always bring your water to the boil with the lid on, obviously, because it saves money. Now you want to lower your eggs gently into your boiling water. Make sure that it stays boiling. That's just dropped off a little bit. The reason that you want to lower them in gently rather than dropping them in is because if they crack, excuse me one sec, setting the timer for 3 minutes. If they crack, that's when you get a pan that looks like it's a pan full of brains or something. It's a complete disaster. Your egg breaks out. It's also the reason why you keep your pan simmering nice and low. So, a couple of things to mention while we're waiting for the timer to go off. Have the right size pan for your ring. So this is a medium ring, same size as this, and we're cooking with gas. So what you don't want to do is you don't want to use your big gas ring with a small pan, because most of your gas is going up the side of your pan and not actually heating your pan. So it's a massive waste of energy. We don't want that. You want your water to be deep enough to cover your eggs nice and easily, not just deep enough because then it starts evaporating and you're only half cooking your eggs. So water just coming to the boil, eggs in for 3 minutes. Now this whole channel at the moment is going to be based around the things that we do daily, and sometimes they work out perfectly and sometimes they don't, and we don't know why. So I just want to give you the basic rules for doing all of those things. It's very disappointing if you want to sit down to a nice boiled egg, you take the top off and it's gone rock solid, you can't dip your soldier in that. That's just heartbreaking. Or somehow worse, when you take your top off and it's just completely liquid inside. So what we're going for is the fully cooked white and the nice soft yolk. Now today, because it is getting on towards mid-morning, I'm starving, I'm not having soldiers, I'm going to have spinach and roast cherry tomatoes with mine, so I will just show you finishing that off as well, just as an extra wrinkle. But basically, to do your perfect scrambled eggs, this is all you need to have done. Boiled eggs, this is all you need to have done. So, we have 1 minute left on the timer. I'm just going to get my roast tomatoes out of the oven. I'm going to get a couple of egg cups down, ready to put my eggs in, because when the timer goes off, I want them ready to go. If you're doing, if you're doing hard-boiled eggs, you can, of course, put the eggs in and bring the water to the boil with the eggs in, doesn't matter, and then time it from when it comes to the boil. That's going to be about 5 minutes for a medium soft yolk, or longer for a completely hard yolk. If you're not going to eat them straight away and you're hard boiling, plunge them, plunge them directly into cold water. That sounds dramatic. Plunge, completely unnecessary. Just place them in cold water. No plunging required, but on a day when you can say plunge, why wouldn't you say plunge? So I'm just getting those out of the water. Remove that from the heat and remove the heat from that. Yeah, plunge. If you're having hard-boiled eggs, either just for egg mayonnaise sandwiches or deviled eggs, fabulous. What you want to do, forgetting myself, just going to put my spinach in the hot water there for a sec. Get your eggs cold really quickly. Don't just put cold water into your pan, because your pan and your eggs are going to heat that water back up, and you're not going to have that coldness. So have a big bowl of cold water ready and pop your eggs into that and leave them there till you're ready to use them. Now, spinach in the hot water that the eggs were done in, because I'm lazy and I don't like to wash up. Just tong that out straight into there. I mean, you can, I'm not that fussy, to be honest, about a little extra water on there. If I was cooking for somebody else, I would get rid of that. I would give it a good squeeze through a can. But as I mentioned, did I mention I'm starving? On top of that, some of the gorgeous roast tomatoes. And then I'm just going to peel my eggs and pop them on the top. And that is that done. I'll show you a pic in a minute. And here we are, breakfast. Runny yolks everywhere, lovely hot tomatoes, spinach, nice cooked egg whites. Oh look, and the cat who wants to come in. I'll go let the cat in while I eat my breakfast. So if you've enjoyed that and you'd like to see some more of the same kind of thing, give me a like and a subscribe, whichever way around that is down there, I will learn that. And let me know what else you'd like to see me cook.